Spirits of the Dead by Edgar Allan Poe. Thy soul shall find itself alone, mid dark thoughts of the gray tombstone, not one of all the crowd to pry into thine hour of secrecy. Be silent in that solitude, which is not loneliness, for then the spirits of the dead who stood in life before thee are again, and death around thee, and their will shall then overshadow thee. Be still, for the night, though clear, shall frown, and the stars shall look not down from their high thrones in the heaven, with light like hope to mortals given, but their red orbs without beam to thy weariness shall seem as a burning and a fever which would cling to thee forever. Now our thoughts thou shalt not banish, now our visions ne'er to vanish. From thy spirit shall they pass no more, like dewdrop from the grass. The breeze, the breath of God, is still, and the mist upon the hill, shadowy, shadowy, yet unbroken, is a symbol and a token. How it hangs upon the trees, a mystery of mysteries. Cloaked by the GraveShifter. Although it has been at least a century, maybe two, word finally spread through all the towns and villages of what not to do. Never ever, the townfolk would say, don one of the Duchess's hooded cloaks, if you are wise, for it will bring about your untimely demise. I must admit, even though it was always against my will, there were those who tried anyway, just to seek a thrill. There was Old Man Johnson, who was crushed by the ivy-covered vines that are a security measure. His eyes popped out so far that they still have not been found. Oh my, won't that be a treasure? Also, the Smithley boy, only 10, I believe, was chased. It landed upon him, but upon removal, he was gone, simply erased. There were others, to be sure, but each time the authorities questioned me about these individuals and how they croaked, I simply smiled and replied, I cannot be for sure, but I will tell you this. For those who do not believe and are unwise, they just may have been cloaked. A Dark Poem by Lost TAF. Standing alone in the dark, my feet shiver as if I see my semi-blooded heart pulsing softly in shadows that creep and lark. I couldn't run, couldn't escape. I felt trapped in the graveyard's art of death. By my own grave, I sit and weep, swallowing sorrow, drowning in despair. The pain of losing myself, a burden I can't borrow. Bound by memories, a weight I cannot bear. Yet in the darkness, shadows flicker, whisper my name. It is none other than my own ghost, injecting fear into my veins like a raging flame. Imagine seeing yourself as a ghost, roaming and raging through your own pain, a haunting host.